540s, right? Nope. Freaking balls. Okay. With sports. No, 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 no. No, not baseball. Not baseball, not baseball, not baseball. God damn. Pacelli this season has been insane. And welcome everybody tuning in here live on Zaleski Sports for today's coverage in the Central Wisconsin South Conference between the Pacelli Cardinals and the Pittsville Panthers. Brendan Retzloff right here for the coverage here from the right field line for today's game between Pittsville and Pacelli. And this is a tale of two nines, starting with the Pacelli Cardinals, who are 16-1 this season, 9-0 undefeated in conference play, only giving up one run in conference this season. But their last time they played a doubleheader, they ended up getting that win, and then now this one goes all the way into the backside of the wall, and Pionic's going to round second and slide right into third base with a triple to begin the game for Pacelli. This is just how good Pacelli is in that doubleheader against Rochholt, scoring 37 runs in a doubleheader. 16-1 final in the first game, and then in game two it was a 21-0 final where Amelia Martini pitched her third consecutive perfect game in conference play, and she is pitching in today's game. Katie Elka, she's got a runner at third base with no one out here in the first. Pacelli coming off of an 11-1 loss against Port Edwards. So Max Ayers and his crew of Port Edwards doing a great job of cleaning up on the record of their schedule, getting that 11-1 victory over Sarah Peters and her Panthers. But we all know that this is a dedication type of season for the Pittsville Panthers after losing Lucy Vendetta to a car accident a few weeks ago. It's just an emotional time for the Panthers and their fans and their entire district as a whole. Runner goes to second off the walk, and Katie Elka is aboard on second base. I will do my best to call the balls and strikes. This one hits really well over to second base. Making a fantastic play there was number 10, Leah Downs, to make the grab off of Trzynski's sharply hit ball there. So Kaylin Yenter will step to the plate. First pitch swinging right to third, and now caught in a pickle, and the throw got away. And scoring is Maddie Pionic, and Kaylin Yenter advances to second base. And Pacelli is on top 1-0 here to begin this game. And we're going to call that one E5. Bad throw over from third to home plate on that pickle. But the Pacelli Cardinals looked like they were going to get caught sleeping on the base pads, but it just wasn't a greatly executed throw. Here's this pitch missing. Brooke Grossman, the pitcher in today's game for the Panthers. She pitched against Pacelli back in the beginning of this month, or the beginning of April, maybe a little towards the mid-April time of the year, where Pacelli had that run differential rule of a win against the Pittsville Panthers. And we're going to go all the way back to that day. The final score of that one was a 16-0 Pacelli victory in 4 innings of work. And a strikeout swinging into the dirt, and one runner will score. And Geezy is put down on strikes, 2 outs, but Pacelli does get one more run aboard. It's a 2-0 game. Now only the runner at third base for Amelia Martini, who is pitching here in today's game. Haven't had time to go through my starting lineups here. We'll see if we can get it in here. Grossman's pitch popped up into the air. Grossman is able to make the play for the third out. It's a 2-run first inning for the Pacelli Cardinals, as we will head to the bottom of this first inning, as we will have Brooke Grossman, Catherine Schooley, and Lana Vollert come to the play. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Rocky Rococo.
My pizza.
Pizza, hands down pizza.
I love it.
Cheese sauce, toppings and slices.
You'll love it too.
Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
And welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the first here on Zaleski Sports. Today's game is presented by Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. And we thank our game day sponsors, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. Broadcasting from the right field wall here today. If anything gets hit over here, I have no idea what I'm going to do. First pitch, a swing and a miss from Brooke Grossman. So I'm going to go through the starting lineups quickly here for today's game, as you guys can continue to watch here. So for the Cardinals in the first inning, it was Maddie Pionic, Katie Elka, Hannah Trzynski, Kaylin Yenter, Kelsey Giese, and then Amelia Martini. And then batting seventh is Ava Tess, Rylan Mayek batting eighth, and Jaden Zadroik in the 9th spot. 3 reserves for the Cardinals here today. We'll see if they use them here in this 2-0 game. And looking at strike 3 is Brooke Grossman, and continuing the dominance on the mound is number 18, Amelia Martini, coming off of 3 conference perfect games. Even though they're not complete games due to the run differential rule, they are perfect nonetheless. So 1 down here in the bottom. Looking at strike number 1 is Catherine Schooley. And batting order here for the Panthers was Brooke Grossman, Catherine Schooley, Lana Vollert, Gwen Cum, Trinity Fox, Leah Downs, Hallie Friday, Kira Knutson, and Bailey Smazel. It's an 0-2 count on Catherine Schooley. First place umpire kind of a bit in our way to watch what happens here. Off-speed pitch. Missed it inside for a ball. A shout out to the pre-production help that I was able to get for this broadcast. Swing and a miss, run to first, and the throw from Yenter to Trzynski's on time. 2 gone. Back-to-back strikeouts for Amelia Martini. the Cardinals just continuing to roll. And a swing and a miss. This should be a pretty exciting week, too, for Pacelli Cardinals fans, coming on May 9th. So a few days from now, will be Mosinee over in Plover. And we'll see if that game plays a swing and a miss from Vollert. Obviously, that game a few weeks ago ended up getting postponed due to the weather. It was a 6-5 game when the game got postponed, and they're going to have to restart it. But Pacelli ended up losing last year to Mosinee over at Mosinee High School. They're looking to avenge that one loss. And they've looked really great this year. Off-speed pitch. Got her swinging and missing. Amelia Martini, 3 consecutive strikeouts, carrying over from her 9 consecutive the other day against Rosholt. 1 inning in the books. Here in Pittsville. 2-0 her score. We'll be right back as Ava Tess, Rylan Mayick, and Jaden Zadroik will come to the plate. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street. Join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Friday, May 31st is the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment. Also, enjoy free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, June 1st, the parade starts at 11 a.m. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at Upham Mansion. Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting outdoor beverage garden with live music. For more information, visit marshfieldchamber.com.
And welcome back, everybody. Ava Tess ended up hitting a base hit right into center field as it dropped. So, first at bat of the ballgame for Ava Tess is a success as she is on first base. And running to second base on the wild pitch. And she is there with a bunch of ease. And this is what Pacelli's been doing all year to their conference opponents to really take advantage of that scoreboard and really jump ahead early and try to end these games quickly. This time it finds the strike zone for Grossman. 1-1 the count to Rylan Mayick. Swinging and popped up and making the play. And the catcher position's going to come for the second out. And no one was there on third base. And how about that heads-up base running by Ava Tess, getting to reach third. There were no Panthers players who were around the bag. They were trying to go for that pop-up. First pitch swinging from Jaden Zadroik out of play. Pacelli being very aggressive here on these first pitches of these at-bats. They keep attacking it at the plate. But that's what led to their ultimate success against Rosholt on Friday. Swing and a miss. Nice fastball from Brooke Grossman. High fastball here, just missed it. Just a little bit too high from number 2. Another high fastball as Detroit. Someone made contact and Grossman is right under it for out number 2. So a good sequence we're seeing here from Brooke Grossman in these at-bats. She was the pitcher in that 16-0 loss. In one of the first games of the year for the Panthers, and another pop-up, and it's dropped that time. And Pionic is going to make it to second base, and the runner also scores. Tough play to make. These winds are spinning the ball a little extra here today. First pitch swinging again. Elka hits it foul. So Maddie Pionic, in her first at-bat, she had the triple and now reached second on that error. Swing and a miss. Good fastball there from Brooke. Believe a junior this year. This time a little bit off speed for a ball. And winds right now currently 10 to 15 miles per hour. It's not too bad. A little pop up and just out of play. So Elka hanging in there. Pacelli today, instead of wearing that cardinal red, they got the navy blue. And Molsky, as always, does a great job with this ball club. And across from us here, other side of the school, both of the baseball teams of Pacelli and Pittsville are against each other. I believe Brandon Bierencott and Trevor Zaleski are there for that one. Elka hits it sharply down the left field line, hooking foul. And you can't ask for a much better day here in central Wisconsin. Temperatures sitting right at 70 degrees. Just a little bit of a windy one. But this is some ideal conditions. Grossman's pitch fouled off. Two runs in the first inning for the Cardinals. Pionic led it off with that triple. And now here in the second, only one run on the board. And a swing and a miss. Nice off-speed pitch from Brooke Grossman to retire all three here in the inning. It's a 3-0 ball game as we head to the bottom of the second. We'll be right back for girls WIAA softball here on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Bottom of the second inning here from Pacelli High School. Amelia Martini has already pitched one pitch here in this inning for a strike. Second pitch fouled off of the backstop. And I got word from Ella Van Order, Kaden Nelson, and Peyton Mansell that they might be attacking the camera for the next time we're between innings here. So we might have to stay live. See what happens. And a swing and a miss. 3 pitches. And a strikeout there for Amelia Martini. She has 4 consecutive. Gwyneth Coleman was the one to strike out on those 3 pitches there. Now it's Trinity Fox. Fox takes this one for a strike. Once again, it's just myself here doing the production, videography, play-by-play, but it's a beautiful day. Second pitch, just a bit inside to Fox. Fox playing first base here today. I guess we can go through our outfields or our defense now for both of these teams. After this pitch, and looking at a strike on the inside corner. So, pitching is Amelia Martini. Over to Kaylin Yenter at first base is Hannah Trzynski. Then at second base, it is Ava Tess. Playing over at third, Maddie Pionic. At shortstops, Kelsey Giese. Then in left field, it's Rylan Mayak. In center field is Katie Elka. And right field is Jaden Zdroik. The winds calmed down a little bit after that foul ball. Martini looking for number 5. The pitch. Fastball. And the home plate umpire with an emphatic strike 3 call. 2 down here in the second. Amelia Martini is just pitching out of this world right now, folks. In her 4 games pitched, she's 4-0, only has given up 1 hit, has pitched now 19 innings, given up 0 walks, 0 earned runs, and a whopping 35 strikeouts? That may be right. I mean, she's retired every batter but 1 batter she has faced. Off speed. And got her. Looking. Strike 3. Amelia Martini. She is dealing out some pretty nice poker hands right now. Getting the big bucks. 6 Ks for Amelia here in the ball game. We're between innings here. We're going to see if the girls decide to rampage their way over here. I don't think they will. Maybe that'll be the next time we go between innings. So, we're headed to the top of the third. It's a 3-0 ball game. And we'll just play one ad. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports. Back here for the top of the third. Today's game is brought to you by Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Also by Feltz Dairy. The culture of Wisconsin is forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Feltz Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. Feltz Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. And also, visit Marshfield. Marshfield Dairy Fest is May 31st through June 2nd. Check out marshfieldchamber.com for all the details. See you in Marshfield for a fun-filled weekend. One and 0 the count to Hannah Trzynski to lead off this third inning for the Pacelli Cardinals. Now the defensive side for Pittsville. Brooke Grossman pitching to Gwen Cum. Over at first base is Trinity Fox, playing at second. Leah Downs over at third. Hallie Friday. Then at shortstop is Lana Vollert. Then from left to right field, we have Kira Knutson, Catherine Schooley, and Bailey Smazel. Three and 1 to the Triz. She's got a good count. and takes a strike. Full count now. Grossman working off that strikeout. 2 strikeouts on the day for Brooke. Trying to make it 3. And this ball's hit sharply to Smazzle, and Smazzle couldn't make the catch. And over at first base, reaching, is Hannah Trzynski. As the teammates are checking on Bailey now. Umpire as well was checking on her. And from what I saw that just happened, the ball ended up going right off of her glove. Now we have a little timeout here between the infield. I'm not too sure what this meeting would be about. Maybe to regather what's going on. But now Bailey Smazzle, she's running up to Coach Sarah Peters, but it seemed like she was fine. Maybe she needs some sunglasses out here. I'm going to guess she ended up grabbing some sunglasses, and that does look like the scenario that we have. So, Smazzle just needed some shades. Like Spider-Man. This one hitting the outfield. Nice catch made there in left field as Hannah Trzynski takes up to second after Kaylin Yenter popped up to Kira Knutson for the first out. Kelsey Geezy now, a swing and a miss. Takes this one down low for a ball. 1-1 the count. To the shortstop. Grossman's pitch down into the dirt. Nice catch behind the plate by Cum. Grossman establishing her footing from the stretch. This pitch up high. 3-1. Now it's a pretty great hitters count for number 8. Geezy watches. And this just missed the zone. Looked like a strike from over here. But runners are now at first and second with 1 down. That's only the second walk of the day issued by Grossman. For Amelia Martini. Martini, she can hit some long bombs, and she hit one pretty softly over to the short, or over at second base as Leah Downs makes the play. 2 gone. So this game compared to the first time we saw these two meet, a lot different of a story. But another thing you have to consider is Ann Molsky isn't going with her hardest hitting lineup right now. This pitch way out there into the backstop, and runners will go 60 feet to second and third. Ava Tess had the base hit in the second. Tess watches this one down low. For another ball, it's 3-0, and we will see if she wants to swing here. I personally wouldn't. Inside, and just hits the zone for a strike. Tough to make contact on those pitches that are inside like that. Nice pitch from Grossman from the stretch. Swing and a miss. It's a full count. 3-2. Just a few clouds in the sky, but I could definitely see why Smazzle definitely needs the shades. This ball struck into the seats. That's sun. If you look from this right field spot more towards those seats by the Pacelli dugout at first base, kind of tough to see. And a nice play made over at shortstop by Atlanta Vollert for the third out. It's a scoreless inning, something we don't see too often from the Pacelli Cardinals, especially in conference play. Between innings, we will not take a break here. We got some Cardinals who are coming up this way. We'll see what happens. But today's game is sponsored by Express Employment. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Anytime Ella, Mansell, and Nelson decided to not interfere with the camera. I thought they wanted some camera time. I know Peyton's not too fond of the camera time, but I'm pretty sure that Ella and Kaden Nelson, they enjoy that camera and that spotlight. Between here and innings, and now to start the bottom of the third, it's Hallie Friday. The first pitch from Amelia Martini is a strike right downtown. And once again, it's tough to see on camera where the strike zone actually is, because we got the first base umpire who's standing right there. Second pitch was a swing and a miss from Friday. Working on 6 consecutive strikeouts here in the ballgame. This pitch swung on, fouled. Making contact. That's the important thing. Against the high velocity of pitching from number 18, Amelia Martini. Here comes the pitch. High inside corner. As her teammates all say, good eye. And it was a good eye. 2-1, or 1-2. From the stretch. Hit well, and a great grab. Running towards it was Ava Tess for the first out. And Ava Tess is keeping Amelia Martini perfect against conference opponents right now. What a grab. We got a good camera angle of that one. Kira Knutson steps up to the plate with one away. Tries to bunt it, bunts right through the ball for a strike. Pacelli 16-1 on the year, 9-0. Perfect in conference. Bunting a foul again is Knutson. And Pittsville, I believe 5-6 here on the year. 4-6 in conference play. It's only one non-conference win. But according to that, they must have only played one non-conference game this year. Correct me if I'm wrong, folks. It's a 1-2 count. Here's the pitch, a big swing and a miss. Strikeout number 7 for Amelia Martini. Wheeling and dealing right now from that pitcher's mound. Now it's Bailey Smazzle. Looking at this first pitch down low into the dirt. I think the Pacelli outfield is waiting for something to happen here. But I think they're also pretty grateful that much isn't happening after that swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Martini, a fastball fouled back. Now the winds here are kind of blowing more from the outfield towards the infield. From right to left. Here comes the 1-2. And just missed it down low. Evens up the count at 2-2. Smanzel, the number 9 hitter in the order for the Panthers. Martini from the stretch, down low again. It's a full count. So a good at bat from the right fielder. Worked it from 1-2 to a 3-2. Here comes the pitch. It's a fastball, and it's a swing and a miss. Down goes the side. Martini up to 8 strikeouts on the day. It's a 3-0 ball game as we head to the 4th. You're watching girls WIAA softball here on Zaleski Sports.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
And welcome back, everybody. Today's game is presented by Shoot a Funeral. Shoot a Funeral Home is your local family-owned and operated funeral home committed to serving families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable funerals. Shoot a Funeral Home of Stevens Point and Plover. Also by the Rock and Roll Cafe. Treat the whole family to a breakfast or lunch at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Mexican and American dishes cooked to perfection daily on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. Rylan Mayek leads off the 4th inning with a base hit here. Hit that one sharply towards the gap of left and center. Runner aboard for Jaden Zadroik with no one gone. Pitch into the dirt. Mayek will take second base off the... We would call that one a passed ball more than a wild pitch. Popped up, and the play is made over at shortstop by Vollert for the first out. Back to the top of the order with Matty Pionik. Led off this game with a triple and a run scored. Only a 3-0 ball game. But consistency is a tough thing in sports like baseball and softball. But Pacelli, they have been super consistent throughout this season. Conference play, like I said, 9-0. The amount of runs that they have scored in conference play is 142, and now you add these 3 more, 145 to 1. And this is only in 9 games and 3 innings. Grossman's pitch. It's hit hard by Pionik, and right there making the play was Knutson for the second out. Pacelli's making really solid contact right now. They just can't find the gaps. Katie Elka's turn. Takes this first pitch a little up high. 0 for 1 in the ball game. Took a walk in the first. Second pitch up high above the letters for the second ball. Grossman from the stretch. Same result of that pitch. It's 3-0. And you don't want to let her get on base here and let Hannah Trzynski hit next. Takes this pitch for a strike. Went right through the glove of Cum and reaching third base safely is Mayick. Elka with a 3-1 count. This pitch up high for ball 4. And runners are now aboard on the corners for the dangerous hitting, Hannah Trzynski. Trzynski does not have a hit here in the game, but it almost seems like she might be due. Third time through the batting order here for the Pacelli Cardinals. Trzynski hits a liner right over to Knutson for the third out. So once again, no runs for the Pacelli Cardinals in the third and fourth inning. So maybe Pittsville's figuring something out here. Pittsville sitting at 4th place in conference, trying to put up a big upset against the number 1 team in Division 5. We'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
The Stevens Point Brewery is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics. Experience the many refreshing flavors of Point gourmet sodas, handcrafted in small batches. Each flavor is perfected for your enjoyment, from tasty black cherry cream to the world-famous Point root beer. Every bottle is in the house.
The work that you put in is the work you're going to get out. Starts in the weight room, focusing on those fundamentals, whether it's throwing form, hitting form, running form. So that way when you come to the game, you're not really thinking about them. In my sessions with Carter at WPI, I kind of learned how to be very strong and very flexible at the same time. High pressure situations, the world's pushing down on you and you're trying to push back. Don't let the moment get too big.
And welcome back live from Pittsville High School, everybody, here at the softball diamond, live from the right field corner here on Zaleski Sports. Brendan Retzloff right here for the Central Wisconsin South matchup between Pacelli and Pittsville. First pitch fouled off, and it's back to the top of the batting order for the Pittsville Panthers. Brooke Grossman at the plate. What a beautiful day to get outside on a Monday. Bunted is dropped, and here's the throw to first from Pionic in time. That was actually Ava Tess who was there waiting at first base to secure the out. One gone. Catherine Schooley with the low digging deep batting stance and all. Might have fouled that one right off of her right hand as she keeps shaking her hand. Home plate umpire making sure that she's all right. We'll see if Sarah Peters might have to come out there. She's standing on third over in the coaching box. Seems like Schooley's all right. But now with that pain in the right hand, you got to feel like she's dealing with that mental battle as she bunts right through it. 0-2, still shaking that hand. Now down to the 0-2 count. You probably don't want to try to drop a bunt here. Martini from the stretch takes a fastball right down Broadway for strikeout number 9. Catherine Schooley is retired on strikes for the second time here today. 2 down in the 4th. Today's game is presented by Stop Construction, and they are a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Stop Construction, a 100% employee-owned company. Atlanta Volley down 0-1 here to Amelia Martini with 2 down in the 4th. Off-speed change, missed it. 1-1. We actually might be seeing Amelia Martini go the complete distance today, based on a scoreboard and a swing and a miss. And I can definitely understand why these players in the outfield need those sunglasses on. I'm having a hard time seeing everything that's going on here. And I don't have my sunglasses with me. 1-2 to number 25. Swing and a miss. That was actually number 28. Strikeout number 9. 3 up, 3 down again for Amelia Martini here through 4. We're headed to the 5th inning of the ball game. It's a 3-0 game. Don't leave just yet. We're pretty close here on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
And we are back. Welcome everybody. Today's game is presented by Next Step. Next Step Prosthetics and Orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. And by Farner Asphalt. Want to make excellent seasonal money in a short window of time this spring, summer, and fall? Joining Farner Asphalt, your locally owned leader in pavement contracting. Farner is the industry leader in quality, service, and most importantly, safety. Take advantage of these excellent seasonal wages and apply today at farnerasphalt.com. Grossman's first pitch here in the 5th to Jaden Zdroik to round up the starting 9 for the 3rd time today. Takes a strike off the slower pitch. It's a 1-1 count. Watches this one up high. 2-1. This ball hit sharply right down the left field line. And I got completely thrown off by the batting order here. It's actually Kaylin Yenter who's at the plate. A liner hits it sharply, high, deep, right off the wall in left field, and Kaylin Yenter has a double. She's actually going for 3, slides into 3rd, and she is safe. It's a triple for Kaylin Yenter to lead off the 5th inning of play. I was looking down at my score sheet. I heard the contact being made, and that ball kept flying deeper and deeper and took one hop right off of that wall in left center field, and she was chugging along to get that triple. She had no hesitation rounding second base, and she just made it in the lick of time to beat Knutsen's throw to Friday. 2-0. Fastball missing up high. Runner in scoring position for the Cardinals. Kelsey Giese watches one inside for a walk. The bases got runners on the corners now for Amelia Martini. Now Brooke Grossman starting to reach danger territory with these runners on the corners and no one out. Here comes the pitch. She was looking to drop a bunt, and now the throw cut off by Vollert. And reaching second base safely is Giese. Grossman's pitch, a fastball. It's hit very hard and deep, and this ball is gone. Amelia Martini going Thor's hammer mode and going the distance to make it a 6-0 ball game. And just like that, the lead has doubled in a matter of an inning. The height that ball went did not look like it was going to get out of here. It was hit very hard. But she's so good in almost every facet of the game. Runner will reach first base. That's Ava Tess on first. Off the error. It's just so impressive watching her play. She's been so dominant against conference opponents. I think she has 4 home runs now against conference teams. Sliding to third safely. Rylan Mayick is now going to reach second base. And runners are now at second and third. No one down. Rylan Mayick with an infield base hit. That's Mayick's second hit of the ball game for Jaden Zadroik with runners in scoring position right off of her bat. It's a foul. Defensive type of swing there from the freshman. It just took one swing of the bat to double the lead for the Pacelli Cardinals. Obviously, there had to be those runners aboard. But Amelia Martini going big with that home run. The fake out, the throw back to third, and it was dropped. And hanging there over at third is Ava Tess, and the bases are now loaded. It was a smart idea by Brooke Grossman doing that fake throw to first to see if Ava Tess would keep going on the base pads, but I think Ann Molsky, she was right there on guard to tell her what to do. And you got to listen to Coach Mo. She's got that coaching experience in her. Popped up, and the play is made by Vollert at shortstop for the out. So Maddie Pionic is retired here in the 5th for 1 down for Katie Elka. Fastball up high. Elko for 1 in the ball game. Has a pair of walks. Grossman's pitch hit right towards Fowler. The throw home is dropped by Cum, and one runner will score. If Gwen was able to make the play there, wouldn't have been an issue. Would have been the second out. So Katie Elka reaches on the air by the catcher, and now it's Hannah Trzynski with the bases loaded. And Pacelli right now looking to bat the entire order here in the fifth. Off speed, right up the middle, a sharp base hit, fielded in center by Schooley, and two runners are going to score for the Cardinals as it's now a 9-0 ball game. Hannah Trzynski adding to the insurance with that 2 RBI base hit. Now it's Kaylin Yenter, and she hits this one right past third base, and it's down the line fair, and one runner will score as Elka, and sliding into third and reaching second base. Archer, Zinski, and Yenter, 10-0 lead. A 7-run fifth for the Cardinals. And Kaylin Yenter has a triple and a double in 1 inning of work. Popped up. This could be a play, and instead it is not. Kelsey Giese, she took the walk here in the fifth. This is mirrors. This is just seeming like a really fast time of plate appearances for Pacelli. She pops this one up. Tough play is going to be made, and it can't be made. And one runner will score. Now runners are at the corners. 11-0. Off the error. It seemed like Leah Downs was going to make the play. Then Bailey Smazel was on the run for it. And I don't think they commuted it well with each other. Now Martini hits it sharply down the line again. But this one is just foul. Oh my goodness. Brooke Grossman's getting roughed up here in the fifth. Martini almost went back-to-back in 1 inning. Change up down into the dirt for a ball. 1-1 in this pitcher versus pitcher matchup. Runners at the corners, 1 down. The pitch, fastball, a sharp swing and a miss. Martini took a big hack at that one. She's trying to send it back to Pacelli High School. Here's the pitch, up high. A good setup pitch by Grossman. Evens up the count. Fastball from Grossman. It's hit well, and it's going to drop for a base hit for Martini. One runner will score, and she is aboard with a base hit with a runner at first and second. It's a 12-0 lead for the Cardinals. And Sarah Peters wants to call a timeout now as Brooke Grossman is getting hit on very, very much right now. A 4 RBI 5th inning for Amelia Martini off her 3-run home run and the base hit. So the meeting between the infield has been made. Grossman still working on the mound as Ava Tess comes to the plate. And this will be the 13th batter of the inning for the Cardinals with only 1 out. This has flashbacks to Friday against Rosholt written all over it right now. Grossman's pitch inside for a ball. And you'd have to assume she's getting tired out there. But Pacelli right now, they're getting more hits this inning than Taylor Swift. Actually, that might not be a fact. According to the Billboard Hot 100, T Swifty's got 14 songs in the top 14. And Ava Tess will take a walk. I'll say this. They have as many plate appearances now as they do have Taylor Swift Hot 100 hits. And it looks like Caden Nelson will be into the game hitting for Pacelli with the bases loaded. And she's a lefty, so there's a good chance if she can get a hold of one, we might have something come towards our camera here. What an inning for the Pacelli Cardinals. Grossman's pitch is in there for a strike. I'm surprised that Nelson's hitting for Mayick. Mayick, she was coming off of 2 straight hits. Nelson fouls it back. Jaden Zadroik, she's still in the on-deck circle, though. As Mansell and Van Order are the other reserves for Coach Mo. Nelson hits it high and deep. Back at the wall, it is gone! A pinch hit. Grand slam for Caden Nelson. Pacelli with a 16-0 lead. And that really just shut the door on Pittsville. That home run actually might just be some revenge in conference play. Zadroik hits one sharply to third. It was dropped, and now the throw to first. It is in time for the second out. We have seen this story so many times. This is the third time that I've got to cover this season where Pacelli's had 2 home runs in 1 inning, and it's been from the same players. Caden Nelson went Oppo Taco with it. An Oppo Taco grand slam. I mean, we just passed Cinco de Mayo, but whew, that ball was hammered hard. Down the line, foul. To begin this 5th inning, our score was 3-0. Pacelli putting on an absolute smash fest right now. Maddie Pionic is aboard. And you gotta wonder if you're Coach Peters, this is the time you take your starter out of the game. Because as a pitcher going through something like this, you want to be done. Popped up, has the chance to get out of it here. And the play is made by Downs at second to finally end this top of the 5th. But let's go through this real quick. Pacelli, they were 1 batter away from batting the entire batting order 2 times in that inning, as Caden Nelson hitting some bombs worth of 4 RBIs and a grand slam, as the girls ended up going up to me asking if I got that on video. Of course. A pinch hit grand slam from Caden Nelson. Amelia Martini hitting a 3-run home run, as well as an RBI single. Pacelli put up 13 runs in that inning. And I'm not sure. That might be the most runs they've scored in an inning in a game. I thought we were going to go the complete distance of this ball game, but now that is jeopardized by Pacelli's 17 at-bats in the 5th. And Amelia Martini looking to shut the door. Still remains perfect, by the way. This is her 5th game of the season. Perfect through 4 innings. Pacelli manifesting a 16-0 lead as Gwen Kump fouls it off. Struck out back into the 2nd. We got a thumbs up from one of our viewers on our broadcast. I'm not sure when that thumbs up was made by Christopher there, but thank you for tuning in. This game was close, and then it wasn't. 1-2 to Gwen Kump. Martini looking for strikeout number 10 of the ballgame, off speed, and she got her swinging. That was filthy from Amelia Martini for a strikeout. Into double digits. Just throwing something like that. It's so difficult to just get a piece of the bat on it. A big swing and a miss from Trinity Fox. 0-1 the count. Pacelli working some masterclass softball right now. Amelia Martini looking to continue to some history. She's 2 batters away from doing it. Check swing and a miss. 1-2 to Trinity Fox. In the pregame, I asked Amelia if she was pitching today, and she said, "Yep, yes I am, Mr. Zaleski." The Pacelli team loves calling me Mr. Zaleski. We all have a great time. And then I told her, I'm not going to jinx you today. Because back in Poinette, I told her if she was going to hit back-to-back games of home runs, strikeout number 11. Just watching it go by. 1 out away. Amelia Martini looking to go 4 perfect in a row. Fastball up high. I think Jaden's the director just waved to me. So she's having a good time out here. And a fastball hits the inner part of the plate. It's a 1-1 count to Leah Downs. Downs may be the last hope here for the Pittsville Panthers. The pitch, off speed, down low. 2-1. Martini from the stretch. A swing and a miss. Amelia Martini is 1 strike away from going 4 games in a row of perfection. Something I don't think anyone has ever seen before. Here it comes, the pitch. A fastball. It's a strikeout, number 12. And perfect game number 4 out of her 5 games pitched on the season in conference play. for Emilia Martini. Have yourself a day. I wouldn't even say a day, a month. And this Pacelli Cardinals team is now 17-1 on the season as they look ahead to tomorrow back at home against Almond Bancroft, I believe. We'll get out that schedule here. See what we got. This game was 3-0 entering that 5th inning. And all of a sudden, things just took a turn in that 5th. And here come the Cardinals, who are victorious. Coach Ann Molsky going to have a meeting with the team. You'd have to assume a game ball is going out to number 18. Now they all take a seat. Almond Bancroft coming up next. And that is tomorrow. Hopefully that game is played. We have some inclement weather coming its way tomorrow in Stevens Point. And then on Thursday, it's against Mosinee back at home. But how about this? The Pacelli Cardinals just went full stomp mode in inning number 5, scoring 13 runs. There were a couple of errors, but they still went through 17 batters. My goodness. And I think Emilia Martini is going to give a huge shout out to Ava Tess making that play at second base to rob Hallie Friday of a base hit. The perfect streak continues. I'm at a loss for words. I'm not sure what to really say. It's that impressive as we are hitting the final week and a half here of the regular season, and Pacelli is looking like they are that team to beat in Division 5 as those defending champions, but back from 2023. With all of that being said, we'll head to the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy, get your fresh cheese curds made daily. Marshfield Curtis or NasonvilleDairy.com. We will be right back.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
It builds my confidence a lot.